QDMS allows companies to manage their documentation, their customer complaints, their actions, their audit activities, and much more system processes within a single platform. QDMS ensures that you are meeting the requirements of a quality standard. This includes, but is not limited to, ISO certification, SQF, BRC, and many others. The infrastructure of QDMS is a web-based architecture, meaning all actions can be performed through a web browser. With a wide selection of modules, a company can choose to independently purchase which modules they may require. QDMS can easily be integrated with any other ERP or CRM solution application. In fact, it's rather common to have QDMS integrate with the currently existing solutions used in a company. The implementation of QDMS is the fastest ever. There is absolutely no coding experience required to build or administer processes. This, along with its internet-based infrastructure, greatly minimizes the need for IT and technical support. QDMS neatly organizes all of a company's data to provide a firm corporate memory, which all employees can have access to, whether it be from a web browser or the mobile application available for Android and iOS. QDMS is incredibly user-friendly, very easy to use. The user interface is simple and consistent throughout every module. Once you've learned and gotten the feel of one module, you've essentially learned them all. Starting a new activity, whether it be preparing a new document for upload, entering a customer complaint, or opening a CAPA, will require employees to follow a series of steps. But once those activities have been initiated, the following actions like verification, approvals, or progress reports can easily be performed at incredible speeds. Whenever a user needs to complete a task, such as review or approve a document, they can be notified via email, along with an added task to the user's home screen for quick access. This notification system ingeniously incorporates a configurable warning and escalation mechanism. So for example, a user creates a document that needs to be approved, but the task hasn't been done in, let's say, 3 days. What this mechanism does is send a warning email to prompt the action of the next person in charge. The accessibility of modules within the system are dictated by the login and authorizations given to the users. There is the option for QDMS to assign tasks based on roles. So if someone were to ever be promoted or leave the company, the task will still remain assigned to that role. Within each module of QDMS, there is graphical support, so all of the system's information and activities can be generated into a report for analysis. Last but not least, QDMS has localization support, meaning the system's environment can be configured to multiple world languages. With this range of features, QDMS is certain to provide companies with real-world benefits. To begin, QDMS will automate processes with quality control in accord to a company's target standards, which rids the tediousness of repeated tasks while reducing the risk of making mistakes. Next, the general localization of quality management under a single platform enables tighter communication and collaboration across departments and locations. And as mentioned, QDMS can be run with no knowledge of coding skills, which will lessen the demand of IT support. It goes to show that QDMS is a sure way of saving lots of time and money. QDMS is a 100% web-based application developed in the Microsoft ASP.NET environment using the C# programming language. Users can access the system both through web browsers and mobile applications. The information and the activities present in the system are recorded in a database, and it is possible to analyze them with the reporting tool. QDMS is ready for cloud and on-premise deployment, so it will never be a hassle to set up. On top of that, the email notification system is supported by all major independent mailing systems. Here we've provided the system requirements to implement QDMS. Again, because QDMS is natively a Windows application, the operating system compatibility is not an issue. Great, now let's move on to our list of popular QDMS modules. Starting from the top left, we have the Document Management module, which is the core of QDMS. With this module, users can manipulate documents however they want within the system. This includes the ability to create, review, revise, distribute, and delete documents. Each task, activity, or process involved in a document will also be monitored thanks to the workflow capability provided in this module. The next module is the Customer Complaints module, which accepts complaints submitted by both employees and customers. Below that, we have the CAPA module. CAPA stands for Corrective and Preventive Actions. Using this module, companies can identify nonconformities and opportunities for improvement, and they can develop a plan to take care of them. With the Audit Management module, companies can create audit plans and send an employee to perform an internal audit. The Action Management module helps companies keep track of tasks, meetings, projects. Any action assigned to a user can be managed through this module. There is also a Survey module, which can be used to create a survey within minutes to be distributed for collecting feedback from employees and customers. A company can manage training sessions thanks to the Training module. Detailed information regarding a session, such as trainers, attendance, or locations, can be organized through this module. The system will also automatically send email notifications to the people who are involved, and at the training's termination, the results of the training can be generated into a report. The Calibration module allows companies to monitor internal and external calibrations by creating work orders. If, for example, a device defined in the system needs to be calibrated every 6 months, it is possible to associate that device to a periodic work order. The system can be set to send reminders to the person responsible for the process in intervals of 6 months. There is also a module to identify, measure, and monitor the company's impact on the environment, allowing you to create action plans accordingly. This is relevant for the companies who'd like to minimize their negative impacts on the environment in accord to ISO 14001 qualification. The system can accept environment forms with written legal requirements, and from that information automatically calculate the magnitude of the environmental dimensions. Not to mention, environment assessment forms can also be generated and analyzed with this module. The Health and Safety Risks module has a similar functionality, but instead of monitoring environmental impact, it monitors the dangers that are likely to occur by instances regarding occupational health and safety hazards. The IT Asset Risk Management module, also very similar, but geared more towards the risks of information and security. Something to keep in mind for companies that would like to comply to ISO 27001 standards. Last but not least on this list, we have the Process Risk Management module, which is used to manage process performance indicators with information retrieved by the system. The modules we have gone over in this video are not all QDMS has to offer. There are several other modules that have been made alongside the product's development, and I'd like to re-emphasize the modular traits of QDMS. This product is scalable. It can scale up, it can scale down. And while some modules can interact with each other, a company can easily pick and choose independently which modules to purchase. For the interest of the mid-market, this product can grow with a company as modules can be stacked on each other incrementally. QDMS is a product that can provide for companies of all industries. This slide displays a list of industries that can benefit from QDMS. As you can see, we have a wide variety here. Banking, food, security, technology, you name it.